Imagine two massive Boeing 747 carrying hundreds of passengers colliding in a fiery explosion on a fog-covered runway. What went so catastrophically wrong that day at Tenerife Airport in Spain? Stay with me as we unravel the chilling details of aviation's deadliest disaster. On March 27, 1977, Tenerife's Los Rodeos airport was bustling with activity. Thick fog blanketed the tarmac, creating a challenging situation for air traffic control and the planes waiting to depart. Among them were two iconic Boeing 747 jumbo jets, Pan Am Flight 1736 and KLM Flight 4805. KLM Flight 4805, led by an experienced captain, had refueled and was preparing for departure. Meanwhile, Pan Am Flight 1736, also ready for takeoff, was taxiing to its designated position. The communication between the tower, the aircraft, and the dense fog created an environment ripe for disaster. In an unfortunate turn of events, miscommunication between the KLM crew and air traffic control led the KLM flight to initiate takeoff while Pan Am was still on the runway. A catastrophic collision at high speed. The KLM plane's nose slammed into the Pan Am jet, tearing through its fuselage and igniting a massive fireball that engulfed both aircraft. Before we dive deeper into what caused this tragedy, let me ask you something. Have you ever been on a plane and felt that moment of suspense just before takeoff? If this story has you on edge, hit the like button to support the channel. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe and comment below. What's the scariest experience you've ever had on a flight? I'd love to hear your stories. The aftermath of the disaster was harrowing. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, but the destruction was overwhelming. Of the 583 people on board the two flights, only 61 survived, all from the Pan Am flight. The investigation revealed several contributing factors, including miscommunication, the lack of ground radar at Tenerife Airport, and the pressure on the KLM captain to meet schedule demands. The fog played a significant role, making it nearly impossible for the pilots to see each other. In response to the tragedy, the aviation industry implemented sweeping changes. Standardized phrases in cockpit communication, stricter procedures for air traffic control, and improved technology became mandatory to ensure such an incident would never happen again. This tragedy changed aviation forever, proving that even the smallest miscommunication can have catastrophic consequences. What would you have done if you were on one of those flights? Let me know in the comments below. And don't miss our next video, where we'll uncover another shocking aviation story. Until then, stay safe and keep flying high.